Hey guys, Burrsake here, and welcome back to Gunfire Reborn. So, today, I do believe we're going to be trying us some of the kickin' chicken, as I like to call them. So I am slightly concerned. I think one of his talents is pretty damn important, right? Yeah, there we go. Oh, actually, we can get two of them. That's fantastic. That's also insanely important. I'm sad we don't have, and that's also insanely important. All of these are so important. That's okay though. We'll attempt it. If we end up failing, you know, we can always try again, or we can try a different character. So we're gonna be playing some kickin' chicken. Of course, we're gonna be doing the hardest difficulty we can, or attempting it at the very least, which is level 2 of reincarnation that we unlocked the last time. So if we make enough money, well, soul essence, I want to try to unlock the new characters. We aren't going to be able to afford anything here, but let's just take a look. If your HP is greater than or equal to that of an enemy, deal additional 150% damage to them. Otherwise, take 30% less from them. Really good. Unfortunately, we aren't going to be able to get it initially, but hopefully we can soon. None of these are really that great. I'll go for this one though. The lucky shot chance is nice. So we're just going to be mainly using our bird slaps early on. So you have a kick, which does a large amount of damage and restores shield if it hits an enemy. You also have the wing slap. Wing slap just does a pretty decent amount of damage and a cleaving AoE. Character's really fun for the simple fact that your kick has an AoE associated with it. It has a large AoE. In addition to the large AoE it possesses, it also makes you invulnerable from all damage sources for a little bit during the kick, which is incredible, right? Like, anytime you can become invulnerable, you're gonna be real happy about it. Not too bad. His main issue is that he runs off of armor instead of shield. A lot of the other characters run off of shield. What this means is, when your armor doesn't regenerate, you have to actively do something to regenerate your armor. Now, can be good, right? You can get stuff to regenerate armor very quickly, or you can get... Oh my god, right through the, like, little feather on the top of his hat. I just can't hit him in the head today. Beautiful. So we want regenerative kick as our first thing we can get, if we're lucky. Fun fact, you can kick consumables on the ground to get some of the armor back as well. When hitting an enemy with leap, consume all your armor to increase its leap's damage by 0.8% per consumed armor. Can be good, but not good until we have other stuff. Go with the kick AoE and cooldown reduction. Kick is integral to this character's capabilities and to the way that you play him. It's the most important thing in the game for him, because the kick allows you to regenerate your armor, and as previously mentioned, pretty heckin' important to do so on this character. It's going to be your bread and butter, and it's going to be your bread and butter through the whole game. But if we get the right stuff, we might just be able to kick constantly with almost zero cooldown. And that's really, really fun. Okay, I'm going to show you guys some interesting stuff. As you said, I said you have iframes. Look at this. Watch this crap. Right through it. If played correctly, I think this can be one of the strongest characters in the game. But I gotta say, he's extremely difficult. Pretty good. Just in case you're gonna get hit by that one, I'm not sure. So when our shield breaks, we release both corrosion and lightning. That's kind of funny. So that will insta-apply miasma to anyone who tries to mess with us, I guess. Really trying to get me to do the kick build, huh? So the kick build, in its most basic form, is that every single time you kick, you will use every single bit of your armor to increase its damage. Now, if you have regenerative kick, you'll get almost all of your armor back, or if you have the right stuff, you'll get all of your armor back instantaneously. So then you can also get something where when you kill somebody with the kick, you get a kick cooldown. Really, really good. So then you just kick him in the face. It's really, really fun. It's hard, in my opinion, it's extremely hard to get that perfect scenario to play out. I think I've only ever had it once or twice where I've gotten every single component I need for it. That's kind of the issue with the build, in my personal opinion, too, is that if you don't have every single component, you definitely feel quite a bit weaker. There we go, regen hit. To recover 40% of your armor with leap, 20% if you don't hit any targets. This is actually really good too. But now, even if we don't have anything to kick, which I'm looking for, excuse me. There we go. Beautiful, full armor. This is the biggest mistake that new players make to this character specifically. They don't take stuff, they don't know that they can kick pots to get their HP back or their armor back, and they'll just be sitting on a number of HP that they don't feel comfortable playing the game with, and they'll feel like they have to be way too defensive with the character, even though this is obviously going to be one of the most aggressive characters you can play because you have to get in their face. And that really is the biggest flaw with this character. I think they need to make it abundantly obvious that when you kick even stuff on the ground, you get that nice big HP, or I guess armor from it. They really, really need somehow to make that more apparent, in my personal opinion. Because when I first started playing this game and I tried this character, I also, like a lot of people, assumed he was the worst character in the game. I realized that, oh wait, you're saying I can kick anything and get that regen? This character actually has a lot of builds. This is a very, very fun character. You can go just a kick and normal damage build. It's pretty dang good. Of course, right now we're only getting 40% of our armor back, but hopefully we get a higher level of regen kick, and that'll be even better. Cover 15% ammo for magazine for every second. For 4 seconds of dealing damage. So this is really good. Normally this is a pretty bad item, because if it says every time you aren't dealing damage, you don't get any ammo regen, and you actually lose ammo, which is pretty freaking bad, obviously. I'll have to explain that to you. But the extra little caveat on top, we're loving life here. God, so good. Ow. As you can see, we could... Ow. Explosive man. We could use the... Oh, what the hell is that guy doing back there? That's a really bad spot for you, sir. With the extra iframes there, we are able to kick through their bullets and get to them. The nice thing also is the kick oftentimes staggers enemies. You know, stops them from attacking back. Always a good thing. Sir. Are we playing like this? Oh my god, oh Lordy coming. Couldn't kick that for a little return of investment. What you got? Yo, nice. That's pretty dang good. That immune to the negative effects of lightning and only positives. A lightning cannon could be good. The easy way to deal mass AoE, which is quite nice. What else do we have here? Elemental chance upon hitting an enemy. So this is a really high % chance to apply burning, which I do like. The only issue is we kind of got to be close to enemies for it to work. But I mean, with this character, let's be real, you're probably going to be close to enemies. It's kind of just how he plays. Wow. Okay, there's a lot of good stuff here. So this is regain 10% armor for each enemy with cleave. Really good. And we have the AoE and cooldown reduction of leap. You know, screw it. Let's go AoE and cooldown reduction. I do think the extra regen you can get there is quite valuable. Oh, this is... Alright, this one sucks because we pretty much have no way of not opening everything up. But unlike with the lightning boy, we don't really have a way to avoid this. Like, we can try our best to not do it. It's gonna be pretty heckin' hard. Yeah. It really sucks because the enemies, I assume they're programmed to do this. I actually have no idea. This is one of the hardest spots in the game, by the way. If you were wondering, this is one of the harder challenges you'll ever have to fight. Gonna go ahead and do this. Get our armor back. Okay, I'm staying quiet for just a second so I can focus. We're in a very, very hard spot. We're just gonna keep rezzing everybody. There's almost nothing we can do to stop that, unfortunately. As long as we keep playing smart, though, we should be okay. Yeah, it's gonna summon a few more enemies up there. There's really nothing we can do about that. Do this real quick. Get a little bit of armor back. We're just trying to play low and slow here. We don't want to push the enemies. We want them to be isolated and kind of like be forced into us a little. As you can see, that extra kick regen we're getting is really paying out for us here. Plus the auto-regenerating ammo is doing great work. We accidentally went into that fire there. This is actually really cool. I've never used this weapon with this auto-regenerating ammo thing, where every single time we hit, we're getting just enough ammo to not have to reload. Actually, really, really interesting mechanic. What do we have? Random ammo, Lone Ranger. Okay. Very, very dangerous, but if we get full regen kick, we're going to be regenerating so much frickin' armor every single time we kick. All the dangers of using armor are very, very apparent here. Okay, if we don't do it properly, we run out of armor. Well, we have no way to regenerate anything besides just sitting at one frickin' health. So. Really need better weaponry. Oh, the nerves. The nerves are there, man. This is actually such a cool combo. I've never seen this combo. It's almost as if we have Advanced Depot. And by the way, every single time I say Advanced Depot, my brain wants to say Advanced Depot. Let's go to the Home Depot. Everybody loves the Home Depot. Not sure why. I mean, yeah, it's spelled that way, but like, you'd think my brain would just auto-correct it, you know? But it doesn't. Frickin' guy, man. You know, having all this extra explosive damage is really, really good. Kind of concerned of the amount of enemies we've been trying to fight here. By the way, this isn't necessarily only because we're playing on Reincarnation 2 that this is so difficult. That definitely doesn't help, obviously. But A big issue here is we just honestly have a really weak setup. Giant Slayer is going to help immensely. The explosion rates and projectiles is pretty good, but I think I'm just going to stick with what we have. We don't have a lot of lucky shot chance. Honestly, hidden treasure is going to be pretty dang important here, because we're going to want to use the peddlers, or not the peddlers. We're going to be wanting to use the oh my god, the spiritual remnants in Act 2, 3, and not 4, because apparently that one never works, but in the other acts. We're gonna not be able to do that, obviously, if we don't have the actual stuff. We don't have the stuff. We don't have the juice for the squeeze, as it were. Let me get our armor back. Don't be afraid to just chill out for a second. That's a mistake a lot of people make, is they're kind of scared of just vibing it out and grabbing a little bit of armor. Like, I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta go. It's not Risk of Rain, man. The difficulty isn't going to go up insanely high just because you take a little extra time, you know? Of course, you have a much higher chance of getting hit by something dumb if you take extra time. But the difficulty itself isn't going to skyrocket just because you're being a little slow. Now, if you're watching a YouTube video and the guy's being extremely slow, that's something else entirely. That's between you and Jesus. Beautiful. I see that treasure hidden under there as well. Let's go ahead and grab that. There we go, baby. That's exactly what we want. 100% armor of your leap after hitting an enemy with leap, or 25% if you don't hit any targets. Beautiful. We are very, very happy about that. So this can be pretty good. It allows us to spam a lot harder. Kind of spooky. I'll go with hell. The main issue with this gun and why people don't like it is the reload honestly sucks with it. It takes a really long time to reload if you use all the ammo. Other than that, I actually think it's a pretty good gun. We do not have a good setup for this though. Could really, really use something insane, and none of these are very insane. It just sucks because whatever I upgrade, I'm probably going to be swapping out of both of these weapons, so I'm definitely just wasting money here. Let's do this, get a little bit of armor back. Like, this is going to be really, really hard for us. Look how miserable our damage is, man. So I'm going to be trying to trade my kicks with his kicks. That's my whole idea here. Or my kicks with his dashes. Ooh, I almost didn't get that one off. We just gotta hope it keeps working out. Okay, it didn't there, but we're about to get our kick back. Alright, now we can do it again. There we go. Beautiful. That one's less beautiful, but he overjumped it. Honestly, having to not reload with this because of this is insane. 50% ammo to the magazine every second for 4 seconds or dealing damage to an enemy. Actually, really, really good with this. Wow. When you don't have to reload, this gun is not trash. Phantom skin's absolutely insane. One stack Phantom Skin every 10 seconds. Each stack is consumed when you take damage, storing 30% of your shield and armor. You can have 3 at any time. Every time your skill inflicts damage, you'll inflict additional damage based on how much money you have. Pretty dang good. Alright, let's go ahead and grab the last level of this. 60% cooldown reduction on our kick, which is insane. This is a cute idea. Might be good. I don't know. This could be funny too. I don't know if it would recover enough ammo quick enough to be useful. Let's see. Maybe it will. I don't think so. But maybe it will. It could be funny, you know? I'm a fan of funny things. Infinite ammo with this? No aim? Okay, this is really good. I think we just take it. It's 150 fatties, but honestly, it could potentially just win us the run to the point where we don't have to worry about anything else. Alright, so first, let's try this thing. It's gonna deal 0 damage, by the way. Oh, wait, we have Giant Slayer. It might actually deal some damage. Okay, so it does shoot too fast, unfortunately. Yeah, it shoots a little too fast, but the damage is actually fine, especially because we have Giant Slayer. Swap over to that and kill that man. But we don't have to aim. They can't get to us, so... Where's he at? Honestly, if we just stop every once in a while, he regens enough. The damage is surprisingly just not that awful. I'm actually really, really surprised. I don't know why it's not that awful, though. I feel like it should be way worse than it is. Give one a Cult Scroll, get a luxurious gift box. You know what? Sure. What do we wish to give? It's probably the capacity overdraft. Ooh, not what we want. Borderline unusable for this character. I mean, you could use it, but you'd have to hit every single shot as a headshot. Both our weapons are not set for that at all. Oh, God, why are we so slow? What the hell? I don't know why we were so slow there. That's quite a tragedy. It's 22 minutes. We unlocked a few things at the very least. I do think I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. I would love to do another run, but as you guys know, if you get a good run going, the runs are like easily an hour. So I'm not gonna go ahead and do that to you guys. Just call it a short one. Maybe we'll do maybe I'll do a 2 release on today specifically, just so because it's so short. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys forever. Feel free to like and subscribe. Tell people about the tell people about this channel. Tell people about the game itself. It's on Steam, and over the new year, or the not new year, is it Chinese New Year? I can't even remember what we're doing a sell for on Steam at this point, but over the Steam sell, there's quite a bit of discount on the game. I'd highly recommend you and your buddies pick it up and play some. But thank you guys so much. I love you guys forever, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone. Have a good one.